can't even fit all these bags in the thumbnail. Hello! So today I have an extremely huge Squishmallow haul for you. This morning I went and got every single Squishmallow I have bought since my last Squishmallow video and put them on my bed. There are over 60 Squishmallows. That's a lot. Even for me. Now, given the sheer amount of Squishmallows that I have to show you, I've actually decided to split this video into two. Today's video is the Squishmallow hunting haul. I'm going to be showing you all the Squishmallows I've picked up from little Squishmallow hunting adventures. The Squishmallows in this video are going to be from Kmart, from Big W, from Target, from Toyworld, from Woolworths. Then next week, the other half of the video will be Squishmallows I have purchased online. So next week's will be Squishmail, and that's going to be a bunch of Squishmallows that I've ordered from Facebook Marketplace or from other online Squishmallow sellers. But for today... So yeah, these are the ones we're looking at today. I'm going to start with a bunch of 5-inch Squishmallows that I got from Woolworths. I actually got all 5 of these on one day. I really hit the jackpot because I'd spent a few weeks going around to different Woolworths. Oh my gosh, no way! These weren't from Woolworths at all. These were from Coles. But you can actually get all these Squishmallows from Woolworths. So if you're looking for them, Coles or Woolworths both stock these ones. These 4 are in the one squad, and then this little fellow was in an older squad. This first one is Miri the Moth. Look how beautiful she is. I've always loved the Miri the Moth design because she has these pinky, orangey, yellow wings. They're like sunset vibes, and it's just so pretty. And they made this one even prettier by adding a pink plaid scarf. Her scarf design goes the whole way around. She's also got a very fluffy belly. My other Miri does have a fluffy belly too, but this one seems to be extra fluffy. Then I have Wasabi. This is a sea cucumber Squishmallow. He's got these little green embroidered spots, a lighter green belly that matches the color of all these little spikes he has. I'm just so obsessed with this design. I really hope they make it in purple one day. Can you imagine this with purple spikes? That would be a dream squish. Anyway, the other thing you should know about Wasabi is he's actually a dentist. Yeah. I suppose it kind of makes sense because his little spikes are kind of like dentist tools. Now, I don't normally collect cow Squishmallows. I have one cow Squishmallow in my entire collection, which is a Bellina in a flower crown. But I couldn't resist this little purple cow. This cow is named Alexi. She is a purple cow with little gold horns, and she's obviously got these black spots. She's also got little black fluff on her tail. So adorable. Then I also bought Reggie the Ram, which is another Squishmallow I didn't plan on buying, but I was just looking at him like, you would look so good in overalls. Like, can I turn you into a farmer? Because you would look so good with a little hat and a little outfit. Have I made that outfit yet? No, but I will. And he's just gonna look amazing. He's actually a world-class figure skater, so maybe I'll make him a figure skating outfit too. Then the last of the 5-inch Squishmallows I have to show you is this little griffin. It is this beautiful purple and light green combination. Whenever I see this combination, it's just lavender vibes. Feel like I'm looking at a field of lavender. Her name is Minerva, and I was really excited to tell you about her life, but apparently she doesn't have one. Oh, well, we look at next. This is relevant, actually. Let's look at this Toyworld bag. This has one single Squishmallow that I got a few days ago. It's 12-inch Miri the Moth. Now, I hesitated on buying her, not because I don't love her, but because in the past, Toyworld have sold their Squishmallows for a higher price than like Kmart and Target. But good news, they now sell 12-inch Squishmallows for $20, which is the same price as Kmart. So if you see any 12-inch Squishmallows in Toyworld, you'll be paying the same amount of money, which is awesome because Toyworld often get a lot of Squishmallows that Kmart don't get. They get really random squads at really random times. I can never keep up with Toyworld, but I'm so glad I was there on the right day to add this one to my collection. I'm gonna have to make a whole shelf for my Miri the Moth collection. I'm actually gonna have to rearrange my whole Squishmallow collection after these hauls because they're not fitting in the current structure. Now we move on to the big ones. Kmart, Big W, and Target. Let's start with the Target ones. We have this cute little Ankylosaurus. I think that's what it is at least. Ankylosaurus. It's a certain type of dinosaur. This one's a light green color, so so cute. I love all his little horns and the different tones of green and his cute little tail. And these spots on the back, I forgot they were there for a second. This one's name is Nolan. I unfortunately ripped the tag because I found it so funny. It says that he likes trying out new activities and exploring and that he really wants to explore space, right? And then it says he's not even afraid of the asteroids that his family warned him about. His family and dinosaurs. That's just peak humor to me. Then from the same squad as Nolan, I got a dream squish. Now, if you don't know what a dream squish is, I just refer to any squishmallow that is a combination of a lot of different things I love as a dream squish. Like earlier, I was imagining wasabi in purple. That's a dream squish because I love this design so much and I love purple so much. So for many, many years, purple frogs were a dream squish. And then this year, we have been spoiled for purple frog squishmallows. I actually already have a 16-inch Philomena, which is one of my favorite squishmallows to hug. She lives in my office on my couch. She's the same color as my couch and she's basically a couch cushion at this point. I love her so much and I'm so happy to have a little baby one. Now, speaking of couch cushions, I decided I would be financially responsible and buy myself another couch cushion. This is my new couch cushion. Her name is Chantrice. I saw this Squishmallows design a while ago and I wasn't sure if I was going to buy her. And one day I entered Kmart and there she was sitting on the shelf and I was like, 16 inches. That's a big Squishmallow. You know, I don't have a lot of room. I'm trying to cut back. Let me walk around Kmart, do everything else I need to do, and I'll think about it. Well, when I came back, somebody else had her in their cart, and like my heart dropped through my chest all the way through the floor to another country. And I was like, no! How did I just miss out on a beautiful purple deer? Turns out I didn't miss out because there was a second one on the shelf. So I didn't hesitate any further, and I put her in my shopping trolley and took her home. She was a very good decision because the frog couch cushion is looking a little bit flat, so now she has someone to share the load with. Now, a few weeks ago, I also got these two beautiful Squishmallows. These are from the New Harvest squad. I've been hoping for an acorn Squishmallow to come to Australia for so long, and they finally bought him. I love his little acorn head and this little adorable leaf and acorn stem, and then this one also has this beautiful pattern on his belly with little like fall items. He is so cute. I love him. So happy to get this one. And then this one's really verging on Halloween Squishmallows because it's a pumpkin one. Pumpkins equal Halloween, but apparently not. He's actually just a fall Squishmallow and autumn Squishmallow. Now, if you're looking at this and you're like, what is that? Is that a pumpkin drink? Is that a pumpkin paste? Is that some pumpkin soup? It's actually a pumpkin candle. I love unconventional Squishmallows. This is his little flame. This is the wax burning down, and this is his label to say he's a pumpkin candle. Then another really cool seasonal squad that came out at Kmart this year was a colourful Day of the Dead squad. This squad looked so beautiful on the shelves together. They're such gorgeous colours and I'm so obsessed with the embroidery on them. It's just so detailed and pretty. They've got these little like flower eyes and then flowers and swirls and oh my gosh. So I got this little dog. Her name is Lizbeth. I also got another Ankylosaurus. I'm a big fan of this kind of dinosaur. I love the orange and blue. It looks so good. And then the third one I got was the turtle. The main reason I got this is because I was looking at the front and I was like, oh, that's such cute embroidery. I wonder what embroidery it has on its shell. Nothing. Where is the embroidery? So I bought him with the plans of embroidering the shell myself. That's another project that'll probably take me 2 years to complete, but at least I have the Squishmallow to do it. I just kind of realized I started off showing Target Squishmallows, then I moved into showing Kmart Squishmallows without even finishing the Target ones. So the Day of the Dead Squishmallows I just showed you, they were from Kmart. However, the rest of my Halloween Squishmallows, these ones were all from Target. We've got Earworm with a little top hat. I love his stripy design and his little teeth and his little wink, and he's just beautiful. Then we've got this potion design. I talked about this potion so much in my Squishmallow Halloween video, so if you want to hear more about him and why I have two of him, there isn't really an answer. I just like him a lot. And then I also got Cheryl the teal spider here. I just love her little legs. She's got 4 different colored legs. They're so cute. I also love her little sparkly bow and sparkly belly. She's a very adorable, spooky Squishmallow. Then, to finish off this chaotic Target slash Kmart slash Target slash Kmart, I've got some more from Kmart. So Kmart have been bringing out so many licensed Squishmallows. I got this little pink cinema roll. This was from the Sanrio Dreamland squad. This is my favorite Sanrio squad they've ever released. It's so pretty. The colors are so gorgeous. I'm honestly not sure if they're meant to be like aliens or foods or food aliens, but whatever it is, it's beautiful. It's got a whole lot of little embroidered spots down here, a little pink wavy pattern, then these antennas, and sort of like icing or ice cream on top. And this butterfly, why are you wearing that? I don't know how that butterfly got on there. It does look really cute though. It matches his little smile and his sprinkles. And then I also got this belly bolt Squishmallow. This is actually my first Pokemon Squishmallow, which is kind of weird because I love Pokemon. I play the games, I collect the cards, and I had never collected one of the Squishmallows before. But Belly Bolt, he looks like a frog. I love his design so much. I loved his design before he even became a Squishmallow, and me and my sister always said they really need to make a Belly Bolt Squishmallow because he's just the perfect shape, and they executed it brilliantly. He's so fabulous. He also has a cute design on his back. This is the 10-inch size. There is also a 14-inch size and a 20-inch size. The 20-inch one is literally massive. Like, it was bigger than me. Would have loved to have bought that home, but it was a little bit too big. So just stuck with the smallest design. And then the final thing to show you from Kmart is these Wendy headphones I was wearing earlier. So Kmart released Squishmallow headphones. I would have loved to have bought more, but they were $40. So that's a lot of money for one Squishmallow item. However, they are headphones, so that is why they were $40. I haven't actually used them as headphones yet, but I can tell you from wearing them in this video, they are very soft. They have these little buttons here for playing your music, and then this is the little charging spot for them. Here is the box they came in. I'm so obsessed with the art on the front. It's Wendy dancing in some headphones. It would have been even cuter if they put her in the actual Wendy headphones. Look how cute they look on Wendy. That is just glorious. Our next bag of Squishmallows is from Big W. I have a bunch of clips to show you, and then a whole pile of 7-inch ones. We have this little Pop-Tart named Pearl. She is one of the cutest Pop-Tarts I've ever seen. I think it's this cherry that's just adorable, and the pink just looks so nice. Also got a new frog. I'm not sure exactly what type of frog this is. One with red eyes, a red stomach, and red spots. Then I have this little alien. This alien is named Hawk. We've got green and orange markings all over him. I think he's probably going to sit with my Wendy collection because the colors just go so much better than with the aliens. This is an alien on a mission to visit frogs. The first 7-inch one is Larono the lobster. He is a lobster roll. It's such a funny and creative design. It's got his little lettuce peeking out here, then some mayonnaise on top. His tag also says he's a sous chef. Chef's kiss. Then we've got Miss. She is a cat that is also a cactus. Another super creative design. And I love this little flower she has too. She also has a tail, which has little cactus stitching on it as well. Then I've got this 7-inch Samir wearing a bucket hat. He is so cute. The bucket hat has a little Anki embroidery, and he's got the little smiley eyes. Look at all these whales in hats. This is Fancy Whale. And these two are like sailing whales. This one is the captain of the boat, and this one is the apprentice. Then I did also get this cactus from Big W. She's a very round cactus if you compare her to other cactus Squishmallow designs. Like, her little cactus spikes are not really spikes, they're kind of just like round. And she has cute little pink flowers as well. Then I also got these two 7-inch Squishmallows. It was a journey to find these because I was in Big W one day and I randomly stumbled across this guy. I nearly fell over because I didn't even know this Squishmallow was coming out in Australia. Normally I'm very up to date about which Squishmallows are coming to Australia. I keep up with all the online Squishmallow stockists so I know what Squishmallows are coming in and what Squishmallows might be going out to the big stores. And then this one, the very first time I saw it was in Big W. It's a little praying mantis wearing a blue beanie. I love that the blue beanie has a pom-pom and then his little antennas have pom-poms. He just looks so snazzy in this beanie. I love his little sparkly wings. They're so cute. When I found this one, I was like, oh my god, who else is in the squad? I spent so long on searching for all of them, but I could only find 5 new ones. And I was like, oh my god, what if the 6th member is like a dream squish? What if it's a purple frog wearing a purple hat, or just another purple creature I don't have? It in fact was another purple creature. I found this at a different Big W, and it was another case of me not knowing that there was a purple jackalope out in Australia. I did a little squeal when I saw it. I love the jackalope squishmallows, and I love purple squishmallows. So this is a very happy squish to add to my collection. I love that their ears stand up, the little shiny antennas, and she has a cute little fluffy tail on the back. Her name is Maria Del Mar, and she actually chose that name for herself because she didn't like the one that her family gave her, so good on her. Now, this is 16-inch Wasabi. We met 5-inch Wasabi earlier, and now he has a 16-inch version too. Another Squishmallow from Big W, and another Squishmallow that I spent a long time looking for. The reason I found all those other Squishmallows, every single one of them, I found them while I was looking for 16-inch Wasabi. And I went to so many stores, so many times, and I finally found him 2 days ago. It was very exciting. Look how amazing his spikes are. This design is just so funny. It makes me so happy. Now, I thought this was going to be the last squish of the squish haul, but I forgot about a whole bag of Squishmallows. This bag of Squishmallows is not from Big W. I actually got these Squishmallows from the Royal Melbourne Show. I didn't know that the Royal Melbourne Show had Squishmallows. I was so lucky that one of my friends went to the show and she was like, oh my god, did you know there's like a whole Squishmallow carnival game? And I was like, no! So naturally I made it my first priority to get to the Squishmallow Carnival game so I could see the squishes there. The carnival stand was beautiful. It had a giant corner on the top. It was filled with Squishmallows. You could play a little ring toss game, and if your ring landed on one of the Squishmallows you would get points, and then you added up your points to get prizes, which were Squishmallows. Now, I was pretty terrible at the game, but the people were very nice, and just by playing the game, if you bought a little bucket of rings you would get a Squishmallow no matter what your point total was. Which was good because I played 3 rounds and 2 of the rounds I didn't get any points. So from one round I got this Yeti, which I do actually have this Yeti already, but it's an excellent design. The pink and the purple, the fuzzy belly, it's a Yeti. I love Yetis, so I'm happy to have a double of that one. And this one's different from my original one because it has this crazy tag. It's a Benson's trading tag. I've never had a Squishmallow with this before. I think that was specifically for Squishmallows at the show. So that is cool. Then I also got given this little purple penguin from another failed attempt. This penguin's name is Elle, which is my middle name, and she's purple. So I was very happy to win her. Well, not really win. She was more of a consolation prize, but I still played a game and got a prize, so that's winning, right? I also brought her along with me to see Pesto the penguin. If you don't know, I actually live in Melbourne, so I could just go into the city and see Pesto one random Thursday afternoon. Elle came with me and we had a fabulous time seeing him. Then my 3rd ring toss Squishmallow game, I got a ring on. One singular ring. So I had enough points to pick out a clip, which I picked out this little butterfly. Now I actually also have this butterfly, but this one is always going to be a special one to me because I won it with my brilliant ring tossing ability. It also has this tag. So those were all the Squishmallows I won from the ring toss game, and then we went into the show bag haul. I wasn't expecting to see Squishmallows in there, but there were Squishmallows in there. They weren't in a show bag, they were just being sold individually. And they were Squishmallows I didn't have. Squishmallows that I had never seen in Australia. Let's bring them out! That was a really bad decision to throw them all on the floor because I lost one. I just spent 10 minutes searching and I can't find it. Oh, there it is! It didn't even end up on the floor! Oh, thank goodness, I was worried. So, here were all the clips. They had these 2 different squads. They had the ones with animals dressed up as fruits and the arcade squad. And they were just sitting there behind the counter and I was like, can I buy those? And they looked at me like, yeah, and buy them I did. They were only $5 each, which is, you know, very regular clip price for me. So let's have a close look at them all. We'll start with the arcade squad. This one is a little purple Game Boy. I actually have this one in a 14-inch. So excited to have the little mini baby one. And they actually have older tags, this format, and they have the squad inside. Then we've got this little blue mobile phone, has a little antenna. This one is a little claw machine. Makes sense why it was at a carnival. Then this cute one, this pink one, is a little gacha machine. And then the last one from that squad is a little arcade game. I also got Why do you want to run away from me? This one doesn't like me. This one's a little green cat dressed up as a lemon. And we have Simon the Sloth dressed up as an orange. This is actually Fifi the fox. Fifi's normally red, but she turned herself into a green pear for this one. And we've got a pug dressed up as a watermelon. And a little husky dressed up as a strawberry. These ones also had the older tags. So yeah, that was a very exciting time at the Melbourne show. But with that is all the Squishmallows I have to show you today. I do have a bunch more Squishmallows, a big pile of them on my bed that I've received in the mail over the past few months. So that will be my next video. But until then, let me know who your favorite Squishmallow from today's video was. Let me know who you're hunting for at the moment or who you found recently. And I will see you again very soon with my Squishmallow video. Bye! I forgot to show you this. It's not really a Squishmallow. It's a Squishmallow sleep mask, which I'm wearing right now because I'm gonna go have a nap.